Hello. Okay, I'm in the middle of fixing things, just tweaking some stuff. Um, Let me see. I have a list of stuff I need to fix. I think the last thing I need to fix is the detection for the player, and then we are going to go over uh, effects and whatnot. Let me see. Okay, so let's check yeah, let's do that. Player or PVR and go make sure this is there so it doesn't bug me. There we go. Okay, so the problem is with, and then I need to make sure the pop-up. Oh, there's something I wanted to fix here, but let's do this first. So this is the aim assist, and for some reason it's not giving me the correct stuff. So let me see. Can raycast, then scan loop, update detection entries, remove dead entries. I think this one was the problem. If location is null, remove. Debug log. See, removing old index. Moving dead index. Let's see what the other stuff is. Okay, so we're removing forget time. Maybe we don't care about removing those. Let's see what the aim assist forget time. What's the forget time? Let me see. Make sure forget time is 120. We're good with that. Oh, it might be. I'll double check. Here, it might be different than here. And that's what's tripping things up. Hopefully, it's not. The 120. Okay, we're good. Okay. Let me fix the enemy so I can do more testing a lot faster. Axeman V2. And let's see. Okay, so we have the enemy possible level. Let's change the level for now. I think the rewards are good. 30. Maybe put it at 50 for now, just so that we could level up faster. Then we have health. Health components right here. Oh, right here. Health multiplier, let's just do 5. We're good. Okay. We're doing good with this. Let me check. Okay, so we have that. It's going to give us a ton of XP. The other thing that I needed to modify was the menu, the skill notes. I'm trying to remember what it was, because there's something that was a little bit off that I want to fix. Trying to remember with spells. Okay, we have the spell. I definitely want to add on the right a description. So description. Let's see. Let me get a new piece of paper so I can figure this out. Like starting clean. 1 Cell stats. Current stats. So that way the player knows what's being updated. Um, oh, I also need to change the text of the UI. Let me fix the color and the font maybe. Save. Okay, so in here, there's some things that I need to fix. No, it doesn't need that. Let's see. So we definitely go and open up. Let's change the type. Let's see what this works. Black. Locked image. Select this. Maybe let me see. Title. Maybe a different font because it gets kind of not that. No. Yeah, because it gets very hard to read times. I will do that for now. Keep it easy to read. Maybe add an outline. Does this one have an outline? A white outline, or maybe like a green outline. So that way we know what's going on. It could be a different. For now, I'm just gonna keep it like that. And we'll see how that goes. Oh, whoopsie. I need to lock image. Stays locked. We'll see if that's more readable, more readable. Okay. Now we have the Axeman, the flying, and I need to figure out why. Still don't know why the aim assist is not working. So we have to trigger entry, debug, log. I know it adds it, adding. PC dot lock PC transform name. Okay, we'll just see. It'll be the same for every monster. So it'll say that we add it, and I think, and then it'll say if it removes it. Yeah, because all we're doing is entering removing, so it should tell us if it's removing component right away. Okay, we have this set up. Let's turn that off. Yeah, we need spells. Okay. Like the one. Okay. Now we're gonna test this out. Let me see. Side quest. Okay, I'm gonna put my headset. And eventually, a tip for, I mean, you guys, those that come to the live stream will probably know that if you get problems with VR connecting, all you have to do is just, what is it called? You can just exit. What is it called? You can just end in here, end the process. So if you end the task, it'll reset and it'll let you connect correctly. So if you ever have problems with linking, that's a good way to do it instead of having to restart the computer. Let's put in, we have the scene and the game. You really can't see well what I see, so I usually typically like to have an overview, and also so I can debug because I'm gonna be checking what's going on. And hopefully I don't hit this here. I'm gonna try to keep a hand on here just to make sure I know where this is at, where the table is, and I don't hit anything. Check, make sure the logs. Maybe I'll start with or maybe I should just turn this off. But good. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, so we have the first spell. So I'm still level 27, so I guess my level stays, which is good. Okay, so here we go. And it's gonna be hard. Okay, so I can cast. Okay, it's working. Oh, I gotta add scale because the scale's not working. So scale, because I want to be able to make the spell as big as I draw it. So if I draw a super long one, it should just launch that. I would like that. And so my goal right now. Okay, so in here is gonna spawn an enemy. Oh, it spawned two. Oh my gosh, it spawned a bunch. They're different levels. Okay, fire slash is level. Okay, the detection is working, so that's good. I don't know what fixed it, but it's working. Come on. Okay, I can kill it. Let me see. It shouldn't work though. Oh man, something's not working. Let me check. Oh dang it, I broke it. Oh, because it should hold, but it's not holding. Oh, it's doing the same. You see, there's no errors. Let's see. Um, on. Okay. Not that. Here we have the VR player. Follow menu canvas. Okay, there we go. Okay, we gotta see what's going on. So spells. So right spell button, UI interaction. We have the hold, the stop hold when your finger leaves, and then hold functionalities 1 second. Open right hand spell action selection. Let's do it 2 seconds. Let's see what happens. Oh, and then this. One press. Oh, that's what's going on. This is 2, so there should be 2 in here. And this doesn't have this image. Spell icon. It should be the one that's being filled, I guess. Doesn't have an image, my bad. Okay, so I need to fix that so I can press that. It's kind of weird. Spell icon. Oh yeah, I should be doing it. Let's see if it does. Okay. It's just some UI issues. Okay, so being pressed. Okay, let's try this. Okay, there. So it's just weird. So I need to change that. Okay, so we have these, but the skill points are, I need to reset the skill points because it's not gonna work until, oh man. Let me see if a resetting works. Oh man, that one's not working either. Okay, let's see what happens. Why it's not resetting. Okay, let's see. Build node, the clone. Reset skills. Okay, so if I reset this skill, UI, start, hold. Do we have the reset skills, progress bar, and then reset skill? And it should be saying, hey, we reset the skills. Let me see. Okay, on finger detected, on UI button, on finger left detected. I don't need those. Okay, so there's two things that I need to on finger left, I need to reset the skill tree. Reset skill tree, unload. I don't even know if the player level is correct. But I guess it'll be fine. Let me see if my health matches. Okay, my health matches my level. I'm okay. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, so I should be able to still fight. Let me see where I'm at. Right here. Let's see how things behave. I won't be able to. Okay, that's good. I need to. Oh crap! Running back here. Oh, and it's not detecting anymore. Oh, crap. Oh, and it's probably not detecting because of the. Okay, so the AOE should be a little bit bigger. So AOE should be at least 1, not 0.5. Let me see what the AOE is. It's 5%. Oh no. I can't tell. Yeah, these text is too small. I'll just leave it with black, no outline. It's hard to read these sometimes. So okay, so I need more space for the text, I think. Let me check. Oh, I don't need. Oh, and there was something I wanted to do. I wanted to maybe increase the AOE before I increase the damage over time. Same with no, that's fine. Okay, speed. Okay. Let's see. I think the detection is because it's just busted overall. did some damage. So AoE is working. Um, damage over time is not going to happen because burn it's not going to burn monsters that are fire. So fire element monsters will not burn. Um, and so if I have green, or I mean grass, earth element, then it will do double damage and it will burn. All the other elements will burn. I don't know, maybe water enemies don't. I'll have to check that. Um, yeah, I'm just sitting down right now, so if I stand up, it'll be bad. It'll fine. Seems to be working ish. Now the duration of the fire not as far. Okay. 30. Well, let me see. I need to get to level 30 to be positive. Oh, that guy just went through. Hmm. These are super easy on purpose so I can test, so they're not gonna be this easy. And they're not gonna be level 7. I just need them to be a little bit stronger so that I mean, a little weaker so that I can kill them fast and test the level up system. Um, and the changes I made. We also have the eyeball guys, but the eyeball guys don't give us much XP right now, so uh, these are working. Okay. And then after a while, it stops. Let me see. Distance objects. Let me keep an eye on my detection. Oh, sorry. Sure. So we need to check the list, and here, let's see. I'll just do this so you could see from far. There we go. Um, that'll give you an overview what's going on. Probably doesn't give me as much XP. Okay, so I need 5 more levels, but the reset for some reason is not. Gotta check. Reset is crucial. Be able to adjust stuff, and the spells are not loading. They're loading with a previous period, so I gotta check. I'm gonna respawn. Okay, respawn works. Good. Okay, some guys behind me. Level 27. Okay, so I just need a few more levels. So I level up, and the spells level up separately. I'll show you in a second. So spell is level. I'll have to test the. Okay, more. Yeah, I'll try to do a bunch because I'm not gonna die. Well, you can kind of see that from far. Okay, me over there. Okay, so I can go in here. Two levels away, but in here it tells, oh, the progress bar is not working. Progress bar should have been almost full. That is weird. Let me see. Um, spell load controlling. Trying to set empty spell button index. Don't need that. Okay. Destroying. Let's see. So let me keep going. I don't need. The progress bar is not working. Let me bar. Okay, so the I can add a little bit more room. See what I'm seeing. Okay. I think I just need to kill like 5 more people. Oh my gosh, it killed me. Oh, and then when they kill me, sometimes I don't respawn. So weird that sometimes it works, sometimes. And go as far. Gotta level up one more. Oh no, I'm gonna die. These guys are strong. Okay, I leveled up. Okay, let's see. Okay, so could make things faster. Back at sea. So the goal I think is to AOE, to increase AOE radius. That's what we're gonna do. See how far we can scale it. Trying to do sitting down without hitting the microphone. My gosh. Let's see. The rate. Add something here so that reduction, so that it costs less mana. Right now, of my level, my strength. My strength comes from um. Oh wow, I'm turned around. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I could. should probably put a limit on how many monsters can time or a bit farther. The reset stop. Okay. Hold on. I'm gonna set the headset to charge. Whew. Okay. Let me see. Okay. Let me see what we need to do. The detection's not bad. The respawning is not a big deal. It's just the lingering bug that I'm gonna fix. So reset this the skill tree, the progress bar, and what else was it that we needed to look at? Oh yeah, the radius of the AOE. AOE it's a bit small. What else? Gotta save these logs. AOE, the enemies. We do need to test the damage, the apply burn damage, but linger, have the damage linger uh damage multipliers, maybe, I don't know what. Hmm. The problem is with the VFX, it covers all the damage, so maybe have the damage numbers render on top. Let me see what we have. Okay, reset skills. And oh yeah, reset skill, and then also like the reset button doesn't work. I don't know why. Doesn't reset. Let me see. Buttons. Let me check. Okay, so let's start with the UI, the reset. That I haven't been able to figure that out. Why it's not. So we're gonna debug, and then we're gonna play again. Hmm. Oh, and then there's also the UI. So let's go into the UI for a bit. So yeah. Okay, so this spell setup is a little bit off. Let me fix that. And it's still work in progress. It's just all placeholder. Hold functionality. And here the spell icon is the one that's, let me change this. The spell icon is the one that's being, oh, it's missing. Why is it missing? Oh, because it adds it after. So we shouldn't do with that. Okay. Button pressed. Let's do image. Need one of these, yeah. This. So Let me see, button pressed. I'm gonna just highlight a little. Doesn't matter. Honestly, we don't need that, but we do need this guy filled horizontal left, and so it's gonna go like this. And so this guy, I'm gonna need to do this on this. This button is fine. We're gonna remove this guy. We're gonna remove that guy. No. Okay, so that way we're just gonna do start hold, and this will. Let me see how it looks. If I have this on, it'll feel like we pressed it and then it does the bar. So we can always swap it. Hey Shadow, what's up? Did you figure out the manager? Did you understand what I meant by the manager? Um, I can show you in a second too, if you need to. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this. It should give me the same thing for all these guys. Button pressed. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We have all of them figured out. Guess that. And then, let's see. Spell skill 3. So this reset button giving me a hard time. Let's test it. So it's working, it's holding it, and then it's setting this off. Reset skills. Current skill points. Okay. So reset skill points. Let's debug. Sanity check. So I'll show you in a second. Let me see. Resetting skills. And okay, update skill points. Resetting skill points. Oh, hold on. I see what the problem is now. Update. Updating skill points. So what it's not happening is, okay. Hold on. This on skill points updated. Not getting called anywhere. But also the UI. Hold on. I change it. Set the levels. Change everything to 0. Okay. I'll figure. Okay, so let me see. What am I trying to do? Reset skills. Oh, and then the load. But before, so Shadow. So the in here, we'll double check. So this stuff, for example, initializer, it's fine. But there's some stuff that gets this connection manager, for example, is a manager, and I swap scenes, but they usually have the managers have this don't destroy unload. That means it doesn't get destroyed. So your fusion manager or your photon manager has this on them. It has an instance. And so it's gonna stay within. So when I change scenes, if you hit play on the scene, you'll notice that I'll show you in a second. There'll be a scene that's called Don't Destroy and Load. And that's where your manager is going to be at. And so if you want to, if you need reference to that, you have to figure out how to access that. Okay, because you'll have a different scene. and you'll have the manager that continues. And so there's some stuff that continues on. And so when you load another manager, it's not going to work because it can't have two of the same instance. Okay. Okay. So I gotta now figure out the loading. Okay. So slash. Let me see. Fire slash. So fire slash. See, it's leveled there right now. I shouldn't be changing this though. That's the problem. It needs to change. That's why it's not resetting. Oh, it needs to change the owned. Okay. Owned spell data. It needs to change this fire. See what's going on. Okay, so let me see when I add. Can you replace it? Well, you'd have to figure out how to. No, you can't replace it. You like what you can do is if you can do this, add this. If there's another instance, then just destroy it. If there's already one, but you don't. Yeah, you don't need it. You're saying because you probably have a reference to that somewhere. You have to drag and drop it somewhere. But yeah, it's gonna be hard to make a game and not have like you have to understand how to code in order to make games. Like you just like you can't keep drag drop everything from be awesome. Like it's just not gonna go anywhere. Um, you because of this kind of stuff. Like so, I would just I mean, if you don't want to change scenes, don't change scenes and don't add that because until you but you're close. You just don't need it. I would just try it without it. Um, let me see. So I need. I don't know. I need the UI. Let me move all this stuff. Focus on the UI. So there's something uh, completely wrong with the setup, and I gotta fix it. Okay. Oh, my friend made it. Okay. Bum 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 bum. What's up? Okay, so we have. Let's see. So the UI has a skill point. Let me check something. We have own spells. Okay, current spell, load, get spell, level. I do that. Tendencies, reset skill points. That's why it's not. That's why the resets is not working. Okay, your friend's doing the code. Yeah, so that's fine. If your friend's doing the code, then continue. But you can't have that manager is already there, so you don't need it again. Everything should work. That's the whole point of the manager or the singleton. Is that you have one that's always existing. Okay, hold on. So it's setting the modifiers, or let's start with the level. Where's the level? Let me get the spell. Network trigger damage. Data, damage, network bullet, spell. So this spell script is the first. This is where the experience, it gains experience and it saves the spell stats. And the current XP experience current spell data, my spells, get spell. So this is fine. Is it because it's referencing everything the same? My spells, I get the spell and I say, hey, get add spells, update spell. Oh, I should update spell instead of set. I think I have this as spells. On the phone, my online feed, it says that V1. Yeah, so you can change that. That's fine. Like with the manager, like the thing is that if you have two, you're gonna have problems, even if you let it have two. Like that's the problem. Okay. Let me see. So the problem right now with this is that we are dating spell contains, we just set it to that. When does it change? Okay, so we're gonna /. Okay, so current spell. Let's do ID instead of get spell data. Okay. Let's do another one. I'm gonna change this. I'm gonna tweak it. I'm just gonna put it here just so that we can. There's gonna be string spell data ID. Index of. Hold on, spells. So this is our spells, yeah. The index. Let me see. Hold on. So we're gonna go. Oh, yeah. Go. Okay, so for each, we don't need that. Spell data dot. Oh wait. ID. Spell ID equals spell data ID. And then we're gonna return spell data. Okay, and that's in our spells. Otherwise, it'll return null. Then we have that. That way we don't get confused. Hey, Cyclone, what's up? Just doing some tweaks. Let me reset this. I gotta keep an eye on this. What's changing? Okay, so we're gonna go back to level 0, 0. We're gonna do 1, and this is 0, and then 10. So we're gonna reset everything. And this should all change regardless. But default values, mana is 11, number of hits is 1, skill is 2. For the AoE damage, or AoE radius, I think it should be 1 by default. Dot damage, dot chance, AoE dot chance, dot ticks, 1, spell duration, 1, And we have the scale at 2. There should be. Okay, so there's some stuff that's off. But I'll keep an eye on this while we play to double check to see what's going on. And then let's add more XP to test. Axeman B2. I'm gonna give it so they grant more XP on kill. So right now the multiplier is 50. Let's give it 100 for kicks, and then yeah, we don't need to do anything with the flying guys. We have that, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna test it again. Okay. Free aspect, whatever. Oh, I'm gonna keep an eye on this. So I need this here. It's working. Did it. Okay. Okay, so let's see how this goes. So it should start at 0. Oh yeah, because I left it open. Okay, we're gonna just keep an eye on this. 0, 0, 0. Okay, good. Okay. I don't have it yet. Grab it. I own it. Should have set it to default values. I think. See. Okay. Oh, I forgot to remove some stuff, but we'll check. I'm level 40, so should be shooting some decent damage. Okay. So I just got 6 levels. Okay, so it's changing this guy, but it shouldn't. It should be changing the own spells. Own spells. It needs to be okay. So it is changing this, but I don't know why it's changing the default. Oh, the loaded. Shouldn't do anything. Okay, hold on. Okay, let's try something different. I think the way it's resetting things, like put them together. Okay, get spell data. Here, let's start with this one. Okay, we'll do spell info ID, item ID. Okay, so if we do this, I'll just get the current spell data. And then the other, I need to save. Yeah, that doesn't work anyways. Acquired experience. Is now level. Get required XP. Current spell data label. So this changes the current spell data. We just did this. Thing is, when it loads a new resource, it will add Okay, so here's the problem. So it needs a new reference. Hold on. Okay, so we need a new spell data here. See if I think it's in. Okay, let's call it new spell, and then new spell equals. I don't know. This might be still doing the same thing. Then we'll add the new spell. Because this is giving me. Oh no. This is giving me a reference to the scriptable object. That's what. Let me see. Yeah, I need a class. That was my fault. Dang it. Let me check what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so we need to fix this. Oh, so this is embarrassing. Okay, because this is fine. Do we need all this though? Skill tree. No, I don't think we do. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. No. So this is gonna be, let's go in here first. The loaded spells. Loaded spells. Where are we at? Own spells. And then, oh, these are the spells. Okay, so we are getting data. Shouldn't be any problem. That's the, okay, get spell data. Okay, it's when we load. Okay, so, okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Date spell. Okay, where's the new? Okay, so this is where we had the problem, where we thought, okay, we're gonna get all the spells, but we're not even using this. But this is loaded spells. Yeah, we don't even need this. Let me see. I think anything uses this anymore. But this is bad because we don't need that. Okay, so we have spell data. So this is fine. The load. Where's the load? Add spells, spell data, update spells. Spell data is class. And we have own spell data. Own spells. Wait, what? Dude, what's referencing this? Oh, this is to save it. Okay, so let me put a comment in here. Used to serialize class class into JSON for playfab. Okay, so that's what that is. So this is just for playfab. Okay. And so it's going to be a similar thing for this, but we don't need this, so it's fine. Okay, so we add the spell when we grab it, when we load it, we update the spell if we want to change it. So this is what we need to use to update stuff. Update spell instead of getting it and modifying it. Get spell data should not be used anymore. Reach spell data in spells. Data ID equals ID. Return spell data. Fine. Save data. Load data. So this owns spell data. Spells are clear. Spells add range. Data dot spell. Oh wait, what? We don't load anything else. Okay. So this is good. We need to change that. Add the, and then we should say spells. Let me see. For each data or spell data, SDN data, also add. Okay, so this adds. Okay, on spells data. Hey, what do you mean spells? Oh, data. There you go. Okay, so we can add the spells in here. Boom. Let's see. So that's gonna help us reset stuff at the beginning. So that's good start. The problem is, why is it trying to change both? So confusing. Spell data. Yeah, update spell. That's what I need to do instead of getting the spell data. Current spell data. Okay, so now we have the UI. And we have the spell. So my spells, current data. Spell doesn't need the current data. Let me check if I can fix this. Okay, let's say we don't have that. That's updated. I need this. I don't know. Like mana cost. I do need mana cost. But I'm trying to think my spells. Okay, so we do need this to get the current data. Experience, acquired experience, gained the. So in here, we should not modify this. We should say my spell dot what is it called? Adjust or save. No, it's not save. Okay, so in here we had update spell. Okay. Oh, but that's bad. That's the problem. Oh, what the heck? So, wait, man. Yeah, let's do this. New. The thing is that we want a new spell data. Get spell data. Hmm, that should help, I think. Let me see. Thing is, it's giving me the current spell data and it's pointing to it. I think. Let me see if I don't add experience. This is the only place it adds a level. Let me check. If I remove spell data level, probably multiple. There's a lot. Level. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Um, but no setter if I don't do setter. Okay, so we have two split places. So when we grab the spell, yeah, we need that one. Then, okay, skill tree presenter. Spell loaded spell. Oh, there it is. This is the problem. Okay, so the skill tree presenter, when I reset the skill points, it swaps them over. This was my bad. Okay, so now we found it. So what happens is loaded spell doesn't need, no, I need to do spell. That was the problem. Okay. Oh my gosh, how to do spells dot set or no update spell. So I need to update the spell. These are current default values, get spell data. I think old data. Okay, so I updated with the old data. And then oh, a spell, not the loaded spell. Dang it. I don't oh, and I don't need that either. Dang it. Why is it reading the wrong thing? I need to grab spells. Oh, this is all wrong. So first we say spells get spell data from the current. So we did, hey, loaded spell. This is the current loaded spell. Maybe ID. ID. What's happening? Also loaded spell get data dot ID spell ID. Okay, so we're gonna get the spell ID. That's gonna get me the current data. And this is specifically just the ID because I don't need the information in there. I just need, hey, get me the spell data that I own. and then I'll get the level, the XP. I'm saving it. Then I'm going to update the spell with the default values, and those default values better be right. Yeah, the resources.load. Okay. And then we have spells that loaded. Okay, so now we need to say, okay, let's spells get spell data. Okay, so we can do this. Um, owned spell data, because this is my owned. Oh, and this is spell data. So this is my own, it's owned by me. And then I'm gonna set the level. Saved level. Oh, it's read only. Yeah. I'm gonna change that now. In case I need to check it later. Oh, it's almost two. Yeah, so the main thing is just, yeah, trying to make sure that all this is right. I should have tested the XP first to make sure it was working. Okay, so we need to say level, all spell level, one spell, current XP, and then update skill points. Oh, and this is again loaded spell like count. Let's just say what if I change this to just spell ID? Loaded spell ID. Oh, this is gonna make a lot of problems. But okay, let me check. Holy cow, this is gonna be a long road. Okay, here we go. String loaded spell ID. We're gonna start with this, and we're gonna break everything just so that we can fix it. Because so what was happening is that I was assuming I was using this as a reference of, hey, this is what we currently have on doc, on the UI. And so as I'm making changes, I want to have reference to this, but all I need is the ID, because then I can find it in the resources folder, um, or just in the from my own spells. And then I can get the current information from there and just change that instead of changing the default. And that's what was happening. Is it was a lot of mess. So let me check some stuff. Okay, so we're gonna fix all these and we'll see what happens. Okay, so own spells. So this is a selection controller. I select and I say, hey, own spells, loaded spell ID is spell data dot ID. Okay. Load prefab. What's load prefab? Right hand. So it's giving me the spell data based on, let me see. Load prefab, left hand current selection slot. Spell data scriptable object. Need to check that so this has a scriptable object. So that's what I also have to be worried about. Because before I wasn't modifying these, I was just selecting it. So these are the 5 scriptable. objects. So these are literally descriptable objects. So I got to be careful too. So let me go back. So this guy is actually data. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Make sure I'm not setting it. So I have equipable, spell data. So I have the background, the color, the gestures. Yeah, so this is fine because it gives me all the information, the ID, and then the level. That's not, I don't need the level in here. I need the level needs to be from the spells. Do I have it? Own spells. Yeah, so own spells here. And then I go in here and grab spell data. And so that gives me the ID. Okay, so this is my spell. So this is where like the difference is, where I'm trying to fix the problems. The problem was that we have this spell fire slash as a scriptable object. This is like the default. Um, so this is my default value in here, and then in here I have owned spells, and this is the stuff that gets saved. This is the stuff that if I have uh, multiple spells, it's there. And so the experience, the level, everything goes to playfab from here. So this goes to playfab, and this loaded spell was causing problems because I was changing this instead of changing this one, or I was changing both. And that was a problem because I want default values to stay so that when I hit reset, it'll come back. So that's the whole point. And that's what I'm trying to fix now by instead of having the scriptable object here and causing confusion, I'm just going to have an ID in here. So that way I can differentiate from the two and actually fix issues. So that's what I'm doing right now. Instead of see, I get because in here I'm just like grabbing stuff left and right. And this is not what I need. I need the other object to work. Okay, so I say, hey, spells, get spell data. Then in here, how do I need the ID. So what I need is say, okay, so I go in here, get data, and I go spells, and I can say loaded spell ID, and I can get that. And so this makes it so, okay, I'm using the ID instead of just directly loading the spell, which is what I was doing, and is wrong. So I need to get spell data by ID using this, and that will work. Okay, so that is the difference in most of these is I'm gonna, instead of loading stuff from here, I was doing shorthand. Basically, I was just trying to like skip the line and just use this to load everything, and that's wrong. Okay, so this should work, and I'm glad I found it now rather than later. So can I change that to that? Spells, load, get spell data. Do this. We're changing that. That's good. So yeah, all these are getting changed like crazy. Spells, and I wouldn't have been able to find it unless I changed it. That's why I changed it to the ID instead of the data, so that way I handle it correctly. And when I do need that, I'll load it using resources folder. But that's why I just need the ID. I don't need anything else. We're just gonna do that. And yes, I could like try to do like a find all and change everything, but I want to make sure I'm doing it on the right ones. So in here, doing all this changes in here. Yeah, because all these were changing the wrong thing. Because there will be some where I do need it, and so I'm just trying to find out which one those are and fix that. But that's why we're doing this. It's just so that I can debug and fix. And these are all the different for the effects for the nodes. Okay, we have 5 left. Let's see. So far, so good. Current spell data. Okay, so this is the script. We don't need this spell data. Okay, so let's do this spells. we'll just do this because we don't want that. Just do that. Spell data is this. Okay, so this we do need that. So what we do is in here, current spell default values. We actually want to do that early on here. Loaded. Actually, instead of saying spells loaded and spell ID, we just say, hey, this is the ID. Okay, so we have that. We'll do it like that so we can see. Okay, and then leave a little space. Okay, so then we're gonna say, hey, we loaded the current default values. We need a spell tree. So we need, let me make sure this is data. Yeah. So we go in here and that's, yeah, the skill tree is there. Level text. This is spell data. Oh no, so this would be from current default values. We get the display name, I think, yeah. And then we don't need this anymore. It's up there. And yeah, that's good. Okay, then again, current spell data. Yeah, we don't need all this. We're gonna do spell so get loaded. So we get the current spell data. So this has been changed. So it's saying, okay, let's get the latest information, and then let's set the text to whatever that is. We figure that out. Okay, we have two more in here. And this is where, okay, so current spell data, again, we just wanna, hey, let's just get the information that we need. Oh, wait. Yeah, this is all kinds of crazy. Okay, so we're gonna do that, I think. Yeah, that gives us the spell data. And then this one, owned spell data. Wait, so we have the current. Boom, we save it. And then we update the spell. Do we need to get the owned one? No, because we have that. We changed it. I think it'll be fine. We can try it like this. It's a little bit redundant, but I think it makes sure that we have the latest of whatever it is that we just changed. And then we're gonna bring back the levels on the experience because we don't, when we click reset on the skill tree, we don't want to reset the level on the experience. And then that will, it'll update the skill points just fine. And it keeps, and I do a lot of getting of this information. Maybe we could do in here is past spell data. Maybe. So instead of doing this, do that. And then in here, own spell data, say, hey, update, this is the latest. I don't know what the other ones are. Let's see if it works. Oh, the other one is, let me check. I have the skill points. Spells get spell data. I guess we don't need the reference. Yeah, if we're gonna get it, that way it doesn't matter where it's coming from. We could add it, doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. We have, okay, so this, it doesn't fix everything. Let me see one more. Oh no. This will not just automatically fix everything. It should help. If there's anything lingering, I'll find out. But now this, what is it, fire slash. But now this is gonna stay default, hopefully. So 0, 0. and these numbers don't really matter because they'll get changed regardless. So I can put all these at 0. So the skill note should, okay, and it shouldn't change anything here. So the point of this is not to like have default values. The default values are in the skill nodes. Each skill node has a minimum value. Let me check now. Oh, yeah, it's working. And again, the let me see. I might be able to use the trick if this is get stuck. Okay, it didn't get stuck. If it does get stuck, as a reminder to any VR, like even with this, it's still working for me, I think. Yeah, it's still working for me, even though it's stuck. But if you, for some reason, get stuck in here, you just end the task and it should be fine. That's how I fix my link. And I do cable links sometimes, but I still have, it disconnects so much that I just prefer not to. Oh, and I forgot to default this. Okay, so I don't have anything. Okay, let's see, make sure nothing is changed on here. Okay, yeah, that's good. Okay, and then if I go in here, it automatically equipped it. 0, 0, 0, 0, everything. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're rolling. So this is good. Okay. Okay. So now I'm level 10. Oh my gosh. Dude, you scare me. Okay, level 11, because I gave myself a lot of XP from those. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay, so I'm level 11. So what do I want to do? Let's see. I'm gonna. Oh, can you guys? Okay, you guys can kind of see where am I? Yeah, so I'm right there, and my skill tree is right there. And see, oh, my XP is still changing. All this stuff is changing. Dang it! It shouldn't be changing. It should be. Let me see. Resources, inventory, own spells. Spell data. It has all. This is changing, but it shouldn't change the rest. So I'll have to keep looking into that. But let me see if the reset works. I don't think it will work though. Let me see. Not damage. I want AOE at least. I should probably change it to 1. 2 is, or 1.5 at least. Um, and mana, yeah, I need to reduce it a little bit. So 3, so I can spam it. The idea. Okay, I should have done more mana. Then I go back. Okay, so I'm gonna try to kill a bunch. Do 1 as a default. don't know how I feel about these going through the walls. I'll have to see what to do. I have to do a sphere cast instead of a trigger enter. Okay. I have this one. Radius. We want to increase that. Okay, and if I reset, yeah, it's not going to reset anything. Oh, it's not going to reset anything. Oh, because this is being changed too as it levels up. Oh, let me see, the skill points are not changing either. Let me see. Oh crap, there's more coming. Okay. I need to see where's the um mm, where is oh, is it because this is not the image bar? It should be. Okay, so let me see skill tree bar. Yeah, it's the bar. Um current XP to next level. Yeah, I don't know why, because it's almost 0. I'm doing something weird or wrong. These other integers. It should be fine. XP to next level. It's in there. 14. Oh, log. Got again the habit of doing that. Oh. Need to figure out why it's not working. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream in a little bit, but I gotta figure out, and I always figure out after, but so I just need some time to think of why it's not working. But let me figure this out. XP progress bar. Raycast target. I don't care. I don't want to raycast. Bar. Fine. Background. Need the background. I don't think we need. Oh, the background is fill. Is the mask. Break. Okay. Yeah, so I don't know why it's not liking it. Okay. Yeah, it's bizarre. Okay. Going to. Yeah, so there's a lot of things I need to fix. I knew there was going to be a lot. Some stuff was expected, others not so much. I do want to change since I'm here. I do want to right now change some stuff with the skill tree. Let me do that. Okay, so we have. Okay. I wanted to change these two around. And I think the easiest way to. Okay, so the way we're gonna do this. This. First of all, I need to change that image title. That's not outlined. Okay, change that. So this one's the AOE radius, and we're gonna change that so it doesn't matter what it is. We're gonna change it to. We have AOE damage and we have AOE dot chance. So we'll leave that at the end. The chance is from hit it from 0, and at the last level is gonna be 1 because that's like 100% chance of applying burn to the player. So that's how we do stuff. And then this one, where's the other down? Okay, so this one is gonna be what we just said, radius. What was it? AOE radius. And then the radius, we're gonna change it from, we're gonna say 1 because I think it was at 0.5 before and it's not very. And then the other at 20, we said 1. Let's just say 30, 1, 22, 23. Let's just say 25, 30. What the heck? We'll see how it goes. How big it needs to be. That's why I need the XP. I need to max all these out and figure it out. And I need the reset to work so that so I can test all the values. So go to level 100 and stuff. But okay, so I have that, and I need to change the icons, obviously. So I'm gonna go in here, icon, and AOE radius, and then I go to the next one and change the icon to also the burn icon and simple. There you go. We have the two. Those are flipped. They're fine the way they are. And we are set. Okay, so I'm gonna end the stream, and it's just the way it is. But we're making progress because then what I'll do is once I need to fix the lingering of the VFX, the damage, and then we can tweak. Once I have the enemy right now is not using mana. So once I'm gonna change during the week, I'm gonna change it so it uses mana. So if it doesn't have mana, it's not gonna do the fire effect. It's just gonna do a hit, and it's gonna be normal attack. So we're gonna do a lot of cool stuff.